Hello everyone, T-Man978, back again with another chill review. This time I'm reviewing Saban's Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Legacy Collection Pink Ranger, Black Ranger, and Red Ranger. This time they come with weapons. People refer to them as the Metallic Rangers, but they're more translucent than metallic to me in certain areas, but you'll see as I go along. If you're new to this line, these are showing up right now. These particular figures, this limited edition with the weapons and the metallic bodies are showing up at Walgreens everywhere. More than likely that's because all the stores like Walmart's and Target's, they are stocked full of weaponless pink rangers that nobody wants. The packaging, besides having their faces on there, is nothing special and very cheap. They all have the same image on the background, no bios or anything like that, but this is a good way to know which figures you need to collect if you don't already know the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and hopefully you would already know them since you're collecting them, but if you don't, you're just some random parent buying toys. There you go right there. Out of all the non-weaponized Rangers, I decided to start with the Pink Ranger because I wanted to see what the female mold was like and see if I could handle them not having weapons, and guess what? I couldn't handle it. So I only bought her, and I opted to not get the other Rangers. So she's the only one who I have to do a direct comparison against, and that's cool. And as you can see right here, or at least I can see in the camera, her outfit is way more shiny and more metallic looking. That's the main difference right there. And her belt is silver right here. The newer Ranger, the belt is white. I guess when she was a limited edition, that meant that she was going to have that silver belt. So I don't know what the limited edition really meant. The heads are very, very close. The shade of pink is slightly different, but yeah, they're mostly the same. They both did come with this blade blaster right here, except this one is actually semi-translucent. All of the Rangers from this weaponized wave, it looks like that, where you can kind of see through it right there. And hers happened to be bent, but there you go with that. It's nicely painted. It would have been nice if it could transform into the blaster, but it can't. And here is the drawer for these figures. The weapons. Nicely detailed. I didn't expect it to be different on the back, so it's just like the show. I hope I don't have it at the wrong angle. I think I looked at a picture and it was like this. So there you go, that. She comes with this arrow holding hand. And the arrow, my main gripe with this arrow, not only does it just slip out of the hand very easy, and but it is very, very, very pliable. You could do other things with this hands, like you see what she's trying to say right there, don't you? So you can see what I'm talking about when I said their bodies are like not just metallic, it's transparent. You can see her neck joint right there, right through her body. And you can kind of see through the shoulders. Let's bring out the other guys so you can see that too. Like, you can definitely see through his body and see the joints right there. And the Black Ranger, you can see straight through his freaking butt cheeks and see the leg joints right there, which I don't really like. You got the general idea, but here is what the bow looks like when it's not in her hand. If you don't know the articulation, here it is. The head can look down that much, up that much. Now, when I got the Green Ranger originally, the neck was able to shift, but I'm not able to do that with any of the other Rangers, and this is no exception. She has this nice diaphragm joint. When you go back, though, you can see through her body right there. The shoulders go all the way up. No problem right there. Bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, just like is what's the tradition with other 6-inch female lines. They don't even need to put this in there, but they gave her this rotation right here in the forearms. And she has this universal ball joint right here in the wrist. So you can give her a roll of the dice action, or if you twist it, she can go in and out, which is awesome. Her waist can swivel, but it bumps against the belt right there. But that's enough swivel right there. This right here is not that pliable. It should have been as pliable as this arrow right here, but it's not. So she can only kick up about that much before the skirt starts getting in the way and hindering things. They put slits in the side so that she can kick out to the side that much. I mean, I guess I could slit that even more, but I haven't decided to do that. She has thigh rotation, knee rotation. There are some soft ratchets in here, but with all the Rangers, their knees tend to be a little bit more loose than I would like. There are a lot of Marvel Legends that you can pick up like this, and they won't bend like that. They have boot cut, and ankles can go all the way back, or heel can go all the way back and kick forward that much. And she does have ankle pivot. Now, unfortunately, this has another thing that's unfortunate. Her leg is kind of bent out like that. So, there you go with that. You know what I've been forgetting to do? Extra Zero found her for me. So, thank you, Extra Zero, for finding this for me at Walgreens. Bring Black and Red Ranger out here at the same time. Why? They're basically the same body, which I'm not going to lie, that's kind of boring. And just like I complained about in my original Power Rangers reviews, maybe not so much him because his body is a little bit more covered with this vest, but their bodies, they came out to be just a little bit too tall looking and definitely too muscular. Like, you never saw a six-pack on any of the Power Rangers outfits. They wear like suits that look like dirt bike racing suits. So it's kind of loose on their bodies, and you don't see any muscle definition at all. Maybe in the legs, because the legs are skin tight, but let's get off of that. One other aesthetic thing that I don't really like about these. Now, the female Rangers can get away with it more, but the way they molded the shoulders, I don't know why they did that. It kind of makes sense with like the Green Ranger or somebody like that who is armored up, but it's like, it kind of feels like he's missing something on both of these molds and some of the other Ranger molds. It feels like the arms come out further, or the shoulders come out further away from the body than they actually should. And this should have just been smooth. I don't know why they molded out like that. That is weird, and that kind of does bug me a bit. Now, them having these weapons and whatnot pushed them over the edge and makes them win me over, because who has time to look at that when you're posing them in dynamic poses and whatnot? But let's let you see his articulation. He can look down that much, look up that much, rotate. No pivot or tilt, and I can't get this neck to swivel at all either. I'm going to show you a close-up on his helmet, which I looked up, and this is about accurate. I don't know if there should be more silver around the eyes or something, but there you go with that. He has like marbling effect right there. I guess that they put in to be metallic, but it is a little bit off-putting right there. In person, it's coming out great on camera, but in person, you can really see that. His shoulders only go out that much, and there's a little bit of a difference in him. I'm going to show you that. See that? Just remember that, how buttery smooth that goes. Rotation in the bicep, double jointed elbows. Once again, the gauntlet swivel that they didn't even really need, and the universal joints that Kimberly has. He doesn't have a diaphragm joint. He just has the ab crunch that goes in that much and goes back that much. He has waist swivel. His waist can go around this belt clip. He can kick up that much. The hip joints are nice and tight, as you can hear right there. It's squeaky. These are tight right here. double jointed knees, bend right here, kick all the way back like Kimberly, and kick forward and boot cut. Now the difference right here with the Black Ranger, and I'll let you see his mask, which is nicely painted and detailed. Once again, his metal effect doesn't really look metally. He is way more just translucent than any of the other ones I've seen. And I'll let you see this is how they would hold the blade blaster. But he has ratchets in his shoulder. I don't know if they did that because they felt like this weapon is heavier, but he has all the other same articulation as this dude. I didn't show you his sword up close. It is semi-translucent and that metallic fleck at the same time. It has his actual Tyrannosaurus coin right there, which is cool. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. And that's on his belt too. But for some reason, the hilt of the sword looks like that. I don't know whether mine is missing anything or is that to do these weapons combine like they do on the show. I have a feeling that they don't combine, but we shall see. And I'll let you see the Black Ranger's weapon. He has his coin right there, which is cool. You might notice that it has the little trigger right there. The hands come off easy. If you want to, he can hold this as a gun. He did that on the show. There's even a little trigger right here, right above his finger, but I can't get the hand wrapped around that, unfortunately. And I honestly kind of don't like this action right there. So I try to put the hands down here because I think that looks a tiny bit better. But I can't remember how he used to actually hold this. I can't imagine he held it with one hand. Last things to mention before I forget, this is semi-translucent, but you can't really tell so much like you can tell with Jason's weapon right here, or the Red Ranger. Before I forget to mention, Pink Ranger does actually come with another hand to replace this arrow holding hand, so that's cool. Before I close things completely out, here they are next to my solidly colored Green Ranger and White Ranger. If you already own those and this doesn't bother you right here, this comparison, if them not being super metallic looking doesn't bother you, then there you go, and I just helped you out. But they are coming out with a 3-pack of Tommies. It's going to be green, white, and the red Zeo Ranger, and they're going to be in the same metallic deco as these guys, but it's going to be a 3-pack, and you know it's going to be about 60 bucks. To also touch on this, here's an image of them from the show, and here is Bandai's SH Figure Arts Power Rangers. And this is what I meant about their body proportions being different, and why I had a little bit of the problem with them having a 6-pack and whatnot, and not being completely show accurate. But at the end of the day, my main complaint is that they didn't come with the weapons. And now they come with the weapons. They look like mostly what I remember them looking like. They look like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I'm cool with that. So until I get mega bucks and can buy those SH Figure Arts ones, because they haven't been reissued yet and they are expensive, I am good with these. In fact, once I collect them all I need is the Blue Ranger and the Yellow Ranger. I might just be good to go and not even care about the SH Figure Arts ones, because these are cool too. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you click the like button, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can know when I upload new videos. I upload very, very frequently. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really